Imagine a place hidden deep in the woods of America, where screams were once muffled by stone walls. A place built to cure the mentally ill, but instead it became a house of nightmares. This is the true story of the Pennhurst Asylum, a place so horrifying, so cruel that the government tried to erase it from history. But tonight, you will hear the truth. In the early 1900s, America faced a growing problem. People with disabilities, mental illness, or simply those who didn't fit in. The solution? Lock them away, far from society. In 1908, Pennhurst State School and Hospital opened in Pennsylvania. It promised safety, treatment, and education. But behind those massive iron gates was a reality darker than hell itself. The asylum was overcrowded from the very first year. Built for 500 patients, it quickly held more than 2,500. Children who couldn't walk, adults who couldn't speak, even people who were just different, all locked inside. And what happened to them? Reports describe patients chained to beds, crawling on the floor, beaten by staff. Some were left in cold rooms for days. Others were given electric shocks, not for treatment, but as punishment. Doctors believed they were fixing broken minds, but what they created was pure torture. At Pennhurst, science became a weapon. Doctors experimented on helpless patients. Needles pushed into brains, chemical injections, forced sterilizations. They believed these people should never have children. And it wasn't just doctors. Guards and staff abused patients for fun. Children were tied to cribs, rocking back and forth for hours, crying until their voices went silent. One report described a 12-year-old boy, locked in a room with no light, no food, just a bucket to survive. He stayed there for 2 weeks. Many never left alive. Pennhurst became less of a hospital and more of a graveyard. They say the walls of Pennhurst still whisper. Former staff admitted that hundreds of patients simply disappeared. No records, no graves, just gone. Locals tell stories of mass burials in the woods nearby, and those who visit the ruins today hear footsteps in empty halls, wheelchairs moving on their own, and children crying in the dark. Paranormal investigators call Pennhurst one of the most haunted places in America. And maybe it's because the souls trapped there never escaped. In 1968, a brave reporter named Bill Baldini went inside Pennhurst with a hidden camera. What he captured shocked the world. Images of children tied down, adults screaming in pain, hallways filled with filth and hopelessness. His report was called "Suffer the Little Children," and it changed everything. For the first time, America saw the truth. Pennhurst wasn't a hospital. It was a nightmare factory. After the broadcast, lawsuits followed. Families demanded answers. By the late 1980s, Pennhurst was shut down, its gates locked forever. But the damage was already done. Thousands had suffered, thousands had died, and the question remained: how many bodies are still hidden under those grounds? Today, the ruins of Pennhurst stand as a reminder of America's darkest secret. Tourists visit, ghost hunters explore. Some leave terrified, others never return. But one thing is certain: the screams of Pennhurst's victims still echo in the silence. Can you hear them?